Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey Young Jalen on the pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trey Young Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles. Why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave Bo, get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jalen on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, Trey Young Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey Young Jalen on the peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey Young Jalen on the peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey Young Jalen on the pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trey Young Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles. Why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave Bo, get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jalen on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, Trey Young Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey Young Jalen on the peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey Young Jalen on the peak in the park.
Yo, what's good, gang? It's your dog, man. Family. It ain't looking too good, y'all. As y'all already know, you got Jalen Johnson out for the season. You got Bogey not available to the team. You got Clint, value is low. We don't control our own pick for the next 3 years. We got an owner who don't want to spend money. We pretty much done for the season, family. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You can go and take this season. Any hopes you had of this team making any kind of noise? I know some of y'all was. JJ has a torn labrum. He will be getting surgery, which is the correct thing to do. And he probably won't be available to what? Maybe sometime next season. Right now, family, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, we in a bad spot right now. We are in a bad spot. And the reason I'm so upset about it, is because This is the exact same thing that happened last season. The exact same thing. You lose Trey Young. You lose Jalen Johnson for numerous games. You lose Hunter for numerous games. And you will figure that the front office will say, you know what, guys, we want to make sure that if one of our players go down, we at least at a minimum, have backups that's reliable. So Jalen Johnson goes out, and who's our backup wing? Who's our backup power forward? Well, you saw in Minnesota, who did Quinn Snyder start in Minnesota? A 6'4" David Roddy at power forward. I mean, we still haven't addressed the backup point guard issue. You still have a roster spot being accompanied by a guy who hasn't been with the team all season. You know what, man? I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. And I could be wrong, but this is just what I believe, man. Sometimes what I've learned is the people who are smart sometimes are too smart, and they end up playing themselves. There's no reason why Cody Zeller should be on this roster. You sitting here as a general manager, you sitting here as the head coach, you sitting here as the owner, and you're paying a guy to not be with the team. I don't care why you acquired him, okay? I don't care if you had to get him to finish the deal. I don't care. That don't matter to me. What matters to me is this. You see us getting hit with hard injuries. You see us needing to address a backup point guard position, yet Cody Zeller is taking up a whole roster spot. My point with Cody Zeller is this. You paying him anyway. So unless it's illegal or against the CBA or something, just give him the money so you can get him off the roster. Release him. Whatever you got to pay him so you can get the roster spot available, and we could start trying to address something to salvage this season. Now, don't get me wrong. I know I said 8th to 10th seed, play hard, get better, right? But to see my front office not make any move to address the deficiencies that they knew we had before the season started is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? The exact same thing, okay? The exact same thing that happened last year. Injuries and not having the so-called depth. The crazy part is this. We start the season, and that's all I hear Hawks fans say. All I hear Hawk fans say when we start the season, look at all this depth we have. But then as soon as we get an injury, where's all this depth at? Where is it? You feel me? Shout out my guy Jeremy with the $5 super chat, man. Why are guys always hurt? It's time to ask questions. That's a good point, Jeremy. It's a good point. And why are you not prepared to take on injuries? If it was Trey Young, what are we doing? If Trey Young would have went down, who's the backup? See what these dudes is doing right now, man. They out here experimenting, and that's why I kept saying this front office is not serious about winning. They're out here experimenting. That's why I said play hard, get better. That's why I said beginning of the year it's the development season. They really wanted us to believe that. Now let me go back a little bit. Let me go back a little bit. I'm gonna give credit where it's due. Okay, fully healthy. I mean, we was making some noise. We was above 500, right? So I don't want to take that away from the team. I don't want to take that away. You was above 500. Matter of fact, I put this on Twitter. We was 21 and 19, I think, or 21 and 20. And for some reason, the head coach of the front office thought it was a good idea just to switch to starting center. Why? All this time we've been calling for a Clint Capella replacement. All this time, some fans have been saying, hey, let a convo start so we can see what we got. You wait until we over 500. You wait until we creeping up the standings. I think we was at the 5th seed at the time to make that type of change. And no, I'm not saying we losing strictly because of that move. But to replace a starter when your team is playing pretty good, that baffles me. When we was, and now you done lost 6 in a row, like the homie Craig said. When we was under 500 early in the season, why you didn't make that move? Like, I just don't get what this front office is trying to do. We don't have, listen, guys, y'all have heard me say this before, man. The DeJounte Murray trade, when we acquired DeJounte Murray, for the younger Hawks fans, so say my Hawk fans who got here around the time Trey Young got here, right? This, for you, this is one of the worst. This has to be a top 5 worst Atlanta Hawks trade of all time. Just one of the worst. Matter of fact, I probably put it number 2 behind the Dominique move. This has to be one of the worst trades because this trade is going to affect us for the next 3 years. Well, this year and the next 2 years. Now you starting to see the domino effect of that move. If we had our pick this year, then we will all probably be here celebrating. Oh yeah, we in the tankathon. We're going to qualify for the Cooper Flag or the Ace Bailey or the other dude, his teammate sweepstakes. Now, guess who's celebrating? The Spurs fans. And I don't blame them because I will be celebrating too if the Lakers fell apart. So now you can't even embrace a tank right now. Okay? You can't embrace a tank. You don't control your pick next year. And they have our first round pick in 27. So you can't even really build through the draft. All the picks we're gonna have are gonna be late picks. So I mean, man, listen, man, being a Hawks, bro, I'm telling you, man, listen. And then, like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I really think that we are a cursed organization. Then we got the number 1 overall pick, man. And no shade to Zachary Ricochet. He's out there, he working, he playing hard. But at the end of the day, when you out there watching the game, he looked just a guy. You know, I ain't trying to knock him. You know, I hope he do good. I hope he gets better. But right now, he looked like a jag. He don't look like, you know. Obviously, we knew that coming into the season that this draft was meh. But he don't look like a world beater. And I'm not trying to knock the young player. I'm not trying to knock him, okay? Because I know some people, if you speak not even negative, you just speak facts, people get upset. So I'm just saying, guys, do not expect nothing big to be done going forward. Right now, you're looking at Clint Capella has no value. We already know that. The NBA insider dude, Jake, what's his name, told us that last year at the deadline. He told us he has no value around the league. Did y'all see the report that came out today? Did y'all see the report that came out today? The Hawks engaged the Bulls on trying to get Vucevic. The Bulls said you need to add an asset because they don't want Clint. They don't want him. I mean, and that's what I mean when I say nobody want him. When people be like, we're going to trade Bogey. We're going to trade Hunter. Nobody want those guys. Man. You're not going to really get nothing in return, bruh. And that's not me hating, okay? That's not me being hating on Dre. That's not me hating on nobody. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, like, if the Hawks want to try to make some noise, okay, I could tell you right now, this year is you could scrap this season. You can scrap this season, okay? The Hawks, we're not doing nothing at the deadline. We should be selling, but I mean, you ain't really gonna get nothing in return. You might get something back for Bogey, maybe a protected first. I don't even know at this point. Because Bogey, 30 years old, I think he only played in half the games this season, if I'm not mistaken. So who gonna give up a lot for him? Clint value is 0. The Hawks right now, and see, that's one of our problems is ownership, front office personnel get attached to these dudes. They get attached to them when they're not players you should be getting attached to. So when it's time to sell, like, to be honest, you need to be taking orders on Hunter. No, Marion, Clint has no value. His value is 0. No one wants him. Okay? No one gonna give you nothing for him. No one wants these dudes. And that's what I be trying to explain to y'all. Y'all be looking at these dudes like the league look at these dudes totally different. Go ask your friends who are fans of other teams and just say, hey, what would you give us for Clint Capella? Just ask them. Watch what they tell you. Hey, what would you give us for Bogey? Watch what they tell you. You're not going to get nothing in return. So that's why I said, so like when people say, hey, Trey Young, right? People be like, hey, Trey Young. Okay, now you got to be realistic. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to be real, okay? Why would the owner, okay? Why would the owner want to trade the best player on your team, the only player that most Hawk fans come to see? See, that's y'all problem, man. Y'all not looking around the league. An expiring contract, right? Why would a team take on an expiring contract of a guy they don't want? What would be the Bulls' benefit? Y'all not thinking. Why would a team like the Bulls take on Clint? That don't make sense. Y'all think everybody's not trying to clear cap space, bro. Everybody don't want to give up an asset to get a dude who's going to leave. You need to go find a team at the bottom. And guess what? They're not giving up no pick in 25. Are y'all crazy? No one giving up a pick in 25 for no Clint Capella to save $11 million? That's why do you think the Bulls said you need to come off with an asset before we take this guy that we don't want? No one wants him. They think they doing the Hawks a favor by taking him off our hands. That's why they want an asset in return. Well, one of the reasons why they want an asset. No one wants these. Listen, man, across the league, their value is way lower than what y'all think it is, man. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Trust me, I wish we could get first round picks and unprotected picks for these guys. And I'm going to tell you another issue we have. You know what another issue we got? The other issue was this. Your owner don't want to take back no salary. For real, for real. The owner is not taking back no salary. So, I mean, how do you expect this team to get better? Listen, man. You know, I've been thinking about the Hawks all day, man, and like they actually made my head hurt. Just thinking about the Atlanta Hawks, man, made my head hurt today. And I'm gonna tell you all this, man. First of all, the Trey Young gang, listen to me, okay? That's not going to happen. They are not going to, unless Trey Young walks in there and says he wants to be traded. They're not going to trade him. Y'all it don't even make sense for us to trade Trey Young because you're going to get pennies on the dollar. You're going to get pennies on the dollar. And you think we bad now? Nobody going to pay. Listen, and then you got to look at it from the owner's point of view. Look at it from the owner. If you own the Atlanta Hawks right now, why would you trade him when he's your only cash cow? No one is coming to see Hunter. No one's coming to see Mo G. No one coming to see Ricochet. No one coming to see Keaton Wallace. No one coming to see Clint. No one's paying to go see Double O. They don't sell tickets. They don't sell merch. They don't sell jerseys. They don't sell tickets. That's what the owner care about. That's the first thing he care about. So why would the owner trade his only cash cow so the arena be empty? Man, y'all better think about. That's why I said, look at it from the ownership standpoint. Look at it from the ownership standpoint. They're not trading no Trey Young this year, dog. It ain't gonna happen. So y'all can go ahead and get that out your head, man. That ain't gonna happen. The owner not gonna do. The owner is a member. Tony Tony Wrestler is a businessman first. Don't forget that. He's a businessman. Trading Trey Young is bad business. It's bad business. And the thing about Trey Young signing with the Hawks, this is the thing, right? Trey Young, okay. Do I think Trey Young would re-sign with the Hawks? It depends. It depends. If I'm Trey Young and I'm finishing year and I'm going into year 8, why would I re-sign with you early? Why? You ain't put nobody beside me yet. You ain't put nobody beside me. Think about it. LeBron gave the Cavs 7 years. KD gave OKC what? 7 years. You ain't put nobody beside me. Why would I want to stay with this organization? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if Trey Young asked for a trade, I couldn't even be mad at the guy, man. I could not even be mad at the dude if he asked for a trade, bro. Now, if Trey bought his money, he gonna stay. He gonna wait till he signed a deal with us. Then he gonna ask out or sign and trade. But if Trey Young ask out, you can't even be mad. He been here 7 years and we put what beside him? You ain't put no players beside that man. And you could sit here and try to say, you know what? Well, Trey Young making 40 million. Okay, who else making money on this team? Who else making some real money on this team? Huh? This is, bro. We are in an awful position. This DeJounte Murray trade has royally screwed us. It has screwed us. This would be perfect if we had this pick this year. If we had that pick this year, this would be perfect, but we don't. And then next year it's a pick swap, so we can't even blow it up next year. Then they got our pick after that. You can't even blow it up in 27. So your best bet is you better hope. Well, not you, but we better hope. Okay? We better hope and pray that Zachary Ricochet turn into something. He need to turn into something. Mo G better turn into something. You got Dyson Daniels. That's a solid piece. The center position, not good. You still need to invest in a center position. I brought up DeAndre Ayton. People told me no. For some reason, they think a 6'8" center is going to lead us to a championship or lead us anywhere. You need to be taking orders on. You need to see what you can get for Hunter. Hunter cooking right now. You sell high, like just said. Kobe Buffkin. You better hope he turn into something. He ain't even playing. He can't even play yet. I mean, because your owner is known to not spend no money. And then I don't even know if there's any good free agents available this offseason that could actually be a game changer. So I mean, and I know people want to walk around here and give all these ideas with the Hawks. The Hawks not gonna do nothing, man. It's the same stuff every year, gang. It's the same thing every year. Don't get caught up reading them reports. They not finna do nothing unless he gonna spend some money. Which I mean, at this point, if you the owner, think about it. If you Tony Wrestler, you just got the news that Jalen Johnson out for the year. Your team just lost 6 games in a row. Are you going to say, hey, man, let's go get Jimmy Butler? Hey, man, give me somebody else. Let's go get LeBron James. Let's go get AD. Let's go get, they ain't finna do that. They finna ride this season. You know how I feel? I feel bad for two people, okay? I feel bad for Trey Young, but I really feel bad for our season ticket holders. They got season tickets, and they about to see the second half of the season watching College Park. Because that's what you about to watch. You about to watch College Park Skyhawks hoop in State Farm. That's what you're finna watch. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, who you watching besides Trey Young? And like I said earlier, family, don't be we talk Scout. Don't be surprised. Okay. After this All-Star break, after the All-Star game, do not be surprised if Trey Young start missing games. Because, I mean, you got him out there for what? To do what? To win? You ain't finna win. Not enough games to do nothing. So why even risk further injury to him? Don't. I guarantee you, if we got 20 games, what we got? If we got 40 games left after the break, Trey probably gonna. I expect him to play in what? Maybe 10, 12, and miss the rest. I mean, come on now. Come on. Your best bet, our best bet is roll out Moji, roll out Zach, whoever you're going to put at center, Conwoo, whoever, Keaton Wallace, let them get tons of burn, and maybe you get something out of that for next season. But for this season, gang, nope. We fried. Because why? Because the front, they're not going to do nothing. They're not gonna do nothing drastic, nothing that make you say, wow, nothing that's gonna catch you off guard. Maybe they do something in the offseason, but I don't even know what type of free agents available in the offseason that's worth a day that can help us. You feel me? So, I mean, I just wanted to get that off my chest, man. Like I'm so disappointed. You know what I'm really disappointed in? I'm really disappointed in the front office not being prepared to deal with injuries. I'm very disappointed in that. This is the exact same thing that happened last year. Season got derailed, even though we wasn't playing our best basketball, but the season got derailed due to injuries. Hunter, Jalen, Trey. And this year we come back dealing with injuries, and the front office don't have solid backups for the point guard position or the power forward position. No offense, right? Because Roddy is an NBA player, so I ain't trying to knock him, but he's 6'4". Why is he still on the team to play power forward? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand why they trade for these guys and they keep them on the team. Release them, pay them, and release them. Because how does Roddy help you as a 6'4" point guard? How does he help you? I don't understand. He's short, but they put him at power forward. I don't understand. You got Roddy, bro. We went out there with I never seen this, bro. We started off the game against Minnesota, right? We started the game undersized in 3 positions. You undersized at the point guard position with Trey. You undersized at the shooting guard. I mean, you undersized at the power forward position with Roddy, and you undersized at the center position. I never seen it. It's like the Hawks. When it comes to the center position, the Hawks is like the Falcons, man. The Falcons refuse to get anybody from Georgia. And it's like the Hawks refuse to get a big man that's 7 feet. The only reason we got a 7-footer because Mo Gay grew to 7 feet. When we got him, he was like 6'9", 6'10". Like, bro, we are really stuck. We in trouble right now. We really are in trouble, man. And I mean, I don't really see like no light at the. I don't see no light at the end of this tunnel for a hot second game. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. I'm just keeping it a buck. Yeah, Dave. Mo G plays center. Mo G plays center at College Park. And Barlow played power forward at College Park. But gang, I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. But I don't want to take up too much of y'all time, man. I'll I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll drop the link, man. I hang out for a couple more minutes if anybody got anything they want to bring up. I'll stay up here for a couple minutes. About what? I'll stay up here another 20 minutes, man. Here go the link. If anybody want to tap in, anybody want to come tap in, man, be my guest, man. If y'all got a path to victory, let me know. If y'all got a path to victory, let me know, man. I mean, I don't know, man. Now, if we had an owner who would spend money, then that's different. But I mean, I don't think they're gonna spend no money, man. I don't think they're gonna do nothing. So, I mean, man, all I want to see the rest of the season, man, just start Mo G, okay? Start Mo G, let him get minutes, man. Zach get minutes. He just don't score the ball. I mean, I don't know what else to do with Zach. When I said send him down to College Park, people get mad. But I mean, man, we are really screwed, bro. We are really screwed. 6 games. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Hey, 2 weeks ago, man. Hey, we was flying high, won't we? Hey, 2 weeks ago, I remember people was telling me, Demond, go drink the Kool-Aid, Demond. Drink the Kool-Aid. We rolling, Demond. We getting it in, Demond. Go and drink the Kool-Aid, Demond. Y'all remember that? About 2 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago, Kool-Aid was like, we going to the finals. We going to the finals. Everybody, where Tank at? Where is Tank? Remember Tank coming in the chat talking about, Demond, you gonna get Quinn his credit. You gonna get Quinn his credit. I ain't seen Tank since we lost these 6 games in a row. Y'all seen Tank? Y'all seen Tank? The albatross around the Hawks' neck is Trey Young. Man, no, it's not. It ain't Trey Young, man. I know y'all like to push that narrative. It ain't Trey Young, man. The real issue is we made bad moves from the front office. That's what it boiled down to. I mean, y'all can blame Trey Young all you want, but realistically, we in this position because of bad moves. It ain't really got nothing to do with Trey Young, to be honest with you. It really don't. Trey Young don't make the moves. The front office do. They the ones who got us in the position. They the one who traded for Murray. They the ones, well, Nick Russell, they the ones who gave up the assets. The Russell the one that gave Collins all that money. I mean, bruh, they don't want the whoever you want to blame, Landry Fields, Travis Link. They the one drafting these dudes who not turning out to be much of nothing. So I mean, if you want to blame Trey, whatever. I mean, it don't bother me none, man. I'm just saying, like, it's not true. Now do we need some? Yeah, we need better players. Point blank, period. And you probably need a player that's better than Trey Young. But I mean, man, 2 weeks ago we was talking cash. Where Tank at? Tank ain't been back on the channel since we started losing these games. I need to talk to Tank, man. I need to talk to Tank. Tank told me I need to get Quinn Snyder his credit. We was above 500. People was talking about going to the playoffs. Now look at it. Now look. What's up, RT? What's good with you?
Talk about dropping the world on us. How you doing, Demond?
Man, hey. Season done for, man.
Oh yeah, and I was on the Twitter chat you, Matt, and Larry were having, and I mean, and it got me thinking too, because I'm like, maybe it is time to let Trey go.
You really can't. From a business side, you can't let him go, man. One,
I mean,
you're not going to get the assets you think you're going to get back, bro.
I get that. I would get that. I
You're
mean,
going
if
to trade a pen, you're going to get pennies on the dollar. How does that help?
yeah,
How does that help you? Now, if you can get our pick back, I mean, but if I'm the Spurs, why would I do that? That's
no,
crazy.
yeah,
When I got a chance to go get somebody like a Cooper Flag or Ace Bailey, why would I do that? That makes no sense.
no,
But
yeah,
if Landry can finesse something like that, you got. And I'm a Trey fan, but if he can finesse something like that, that's something you gotta entertain. But like,
absolutely.
besides that, you getting pennies on the dollar.
I mean, I'd say we'd probably be lucky to get one pick back from them. I
If
mean,
I
and it'll probably end up being the swap pick, which I mean, next
or
year's draft looks, I mean, okay, not as probably as good as this one, but I mean, anything's better than nothing at this point.
I mean, it ain't no guarantee that Trey Young leave,
I mean, that's true,
right?
but I mean, and then I don't know if you saw and I think you did talk about the Bulls rejecting a Clint Capella Vucevic deal because the Bulls wanted too much.
I told y'all Clint has no value. I don't know why.
Yeah.
The dude told us. The NBA insider said it last year, dog.
Oh yeah.
He said it. He said Clint Capella has no value around the league. I don't know why people think he got an expiring contract. Only teams. How can I say this? You got teams who tanking, right?
Yep.
Because they'll usually be the ones who have cap space that could take the money, but they not gonna do it for free. You got to give them something to take them. Contenders might look at a Clint and say, "Hey, we can get him." Then he leaves at the end of the season. That helps our salary cap, but they got to give up an asset. They got to give up assets to get him. So now you got to look at a contender who has assets to give up to get Clint. Clint making $22 million.
Right. I mean, and this whole day I've been scrolling through Hawks pages and looking at Hawks potential targets, and there were about a couple names that came out. One was Brooke Lopez from Milwaukee and Tim Hardaway Jr.,
What you gonna
which
do with how old is Brooke Lopez?
I think he's like 30. I mean, he's up in his 30s, so I mean,
What you gonna do with him? What you gonna do with him, RT? What's your plan with Brooke Lopez? And
I mean,
I think he expiring too.
I think so, but I don't think he's getting paid as much as Capella is. But I mean, if
What you
judging
gonna
by
do
what
with Brooke Lopez?
judging by what the person said, I mean, they're obviously thinking Onyeka is going to be the full time starter, and then bring in Brooke Lopez as a backup, for defense. And the whole Tim Hardaway thing, I mean, I think they suggested doing a bogey Tim Hardaway Jr. straight up trade, and which I mean kind of works. I mean, both of them not really playing much, not really shooting the ball well, but Tim Hardaway's familiar with the system or with the team, so I
Tim
don't know.
Hardaway
I was just reading.
Tim Hardaway ain't been here since Bud, man. He ain't familiar with nothing here.
True. But I mean, just a bunch of other things. But
There is nothing, RT.
no, I'm not saying there is. This is what I'm just reading, Damon. I'm not saying what's going to happen.
Man,
Yeah.
hey, we are in a bad position right now, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We in a bad
I
position,
mean,
man. Like I said, what they need to be doing is just going to get young dudes, man. Maybe Landry Fields can find somebody sitting on the bench like he found Dyson Daniels. Maybe
yeah.
a young dude who just need an opportunity. But since they don't want to spend money, that's the only way you're going to get something. You're going to have to gamble on some of these young dudes. That's why I said Trey Young, play about 10 more games after break, shut them down. Play these young dudes. Let them get all the burn. The season shot.
Right.
It's shot.
I mean, yeah. I'd see Zach's minutes and attempts go up. Dyson's attempts go up.
I mean, maybe if we lucky, maybe we finish 10th seed and you got a little shot at making a playoff. But I mean, outside of that,
Yeah, at that point, it's it depends on who we go up against.
it's a wrap, man. It's a
You know,
wrap.
I mean, it's
Gonna be a
it's a
lot of
tough time.
losing. It's gonna be a lot of us watching these games, these live streams. Gonna be a lot of us talk about. Well, at least the young dude did this. At least the young dude did that.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I'm just mad because I'm upset because we're not prepared to deal with the injuries.
Right.
You should
You're absolutely right.
you just went through this last year. How you don't have a regular size backup power forward?
Mm-hmm.
How you don't have one? How you
Yeah.
don't have a backup point guard? You know
Yeah.
Kobe injured. He went down. Kobe went down in summer league.
Yeah.
So you knew since summer league you needed a point guard. What was done about it?
Not a thing.
I
And I
mean,
mean, like, and we kind of went through this a little bit like earlier in the season when Dre, Jalen, and then Yeka were out. We didn't have nobody to cover the spots. That should have told you right there that hey, we may need to look into something. Did we do anything? No. I mean,
I'm just
we
saying that
may.
that's
No,
why
yeah,
that's why I'm so upset because it's the exact same thing, and the front office did not learn a lesson and prepare themselves for a what if. What
yeah.
if this guy's out for 10 games? What if this guy's out for 15 games? What's the game plan? A 6'4" Roddy? And like I said, I'm not hating on Roddy because he's an NBA player, but 6'4" power forward?
There's better options out there.
Your backup point guard is a dude you experiment. You experimenting with Kobe, he gets hurt. You experiment
Hmm.
with Big Krejci, you experimenting with Keaton Wallace. Everything's an experiment. When they can just go
Yeah.
address certain needs and be done with it, they refuse to do it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I mean, there's, there's got to be something out there for the Hawks to do. They just got to pull up their pants and do it. But historically, they don't. I mean,
Ain't nothing gonna get done, man. We're gonna sit right here. If something get done at the deadline, it's gonna be something minor. But I mean, at this point, we need just whatever we can do. We got to do it to gather assets and draft capital.
the only thing that I'm probably for sure like very positive on is that they're just going to cut Cody Zeller. That's probably what they'll end up doing if
Why
they
done that
can't.
already?
Well, from what I've read, it's just people have just they've been trying to use him as like a cap filler for like if they ever try to go get somebody.
But if that's
But
true, that's from the backfire. Nobody want him.
that's oh yeah, I agree.
Just buy him out. You paying him anyway. Give him whatever, and then get the roster spot back. Like I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I'm baffled at the stuff that Landry Fields is doing. But I mean, he said Zeller working from home. Yeah,
yeah, oh yeah.
he working remotely. Los.
I'm sure. I'm sure he's watching the Hawks and be like, he's pointing and laughing at the TV, right? Like the
Yeah,
whole
his game
every
collect
game.
check every 2 weeks, millions of dollars.
Hmm.
Just pay him and get the roster spot back and go get somebody. But they don't want to do that.
No,
They don't want to do that,
I mean,
man.
that roster spot could turn into Moji, Daquan Plowden. I mean, shoot.
I
What's that other
mean,
guy that we got? Whether we got
but
G
once
League, the
again,
double zero.
you see that it's always us working with like a G leaguer or up and comer.
Hmm.
That just means you need more time to develop that player. Like
Yeah.
you don't see that, and see that's what contenders, they don't do that.
No.
Contenders go get players already hooping, already balling, pay them, get him here. I mean, look at and like people say, you can make it as much fun as you want, right? About the Phoenix Suns, but let me tell you this: it ain't no way y'all can sit here and tell me that if 3 years ago the Hawks went and got KD and another star player to play with Trey, it ain't no way y'all wouldn't sit here and we wouldn't be on this show getting hyped, talking championships, talking finals, talking top 2 seed.
Yeah.
It ain't no way. So at least for the moment, even though it's not working to how they wanted to, at least the owner showed the fans that, hey, I'm trying to win at all costs.
Exactly. I mean,
Meanwhile,
like,
we over here going back and forth about a dude who don't even play like Kobe Buffkin. He don't even play. He hurt. We going back and forth over here about dudes who ain't even made an All-Star game.
Yeah. I mean, like another name that, I mean, there's Cam Johnson in Brooklyn.
You
I
gotta
mean,
play
Cam Johnson.
them.
No, I'm saying, yeah, I understand that, but I mean, he gives you, depth, and then he's gives you decent scoring from the 3-point line, and I don't know how much he's making, but I mean, like Brooklyn's trying to unload all their players, and
Guess
you
who
know,
Brooklyn trying to go after? You know who they target is?
mm,
Giannis. And Brooklyn they at the bottom of the league and they trying to go after Giannis.
more power to him.
We over here
I'm
trying to go after Vucevic.
Dude,
You see the
Demond doing it to Clint Capella Vucevic straight up with nothing else
you
included.
see
I'm like,
you you see the difference here? The
oh yeah,
Nets are at the bottom and they still trying to go after guys like Giannis. We going after Vucevic.
Vucevic, yeah.
And you know what that tells me? Well, I wonder why they going after Vucevic. Shout out my guy Solution, man. Mystery of the season is the Clint Capella move to the bench. That's true.
Yeah,
Like you winning, then you want to make the move. Like that made no sense to me. I'm like, but we're winning. Why would you do that
yeah,
now? You had 4 years to do this. You wait till we actually above 500 this late in the season, which is crazy that I'm saying this late in the season. We're not even at the All-Star break yet. But and you want to make a move like that's crazy.
yeah.
Crazy. But then they looking at Vucevic. What he's supposed to do?
Shoot,
I mean, like, don't
yeah.
get me wrong, he better than Clint Capella by a mile, but I mean, like,
You're just trading in. You're trading in a Capella for with that plays defense for a Capella who plays offense. I mean, that's literally all that Vucevic can do. Is he's okay at offense, but he's god awful in defense.
hey, it is what it is, man. We stuck like Chuck, bro. It's gonna be family. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, gang. This second half of the season, it's gonna be very long. It's gonna, it's
Hmm.
gonna be it's gonna be some games y'all ain't gonna want to watch the whole thing for. Okay,
God forbid if we lose Trey.
but I feel bad for everybody who got them season tickets though, man. Hey, listen, if you in Atlanta, them tickets should be cheap now. Them season
Different
ticket
course sides. Oh yeah.
listen, them season ticket holders, they finna start selling them things.
Hmm. Won't be seeing no more Kool-Aid at games.
And if you want to sit courtside, here's your opportunity because they should be discounting them prices.
Oh
Cause
yeah, heavily.
ain't nobody trying to see Zachary Ricochet emoji. No offense, but
Yeah.
nobody trying to pay no 800, whatever it costs to sit on Gucci Row.
Hmm.
Anybody trying to pay thousands of dollars to see Moji and Zachary Ricochet and Yeka Konwu.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was simple.
Try.
That's why I said on my post on Twitter. That's why I was hyping up NBA Cup up so much, man. That NBA Cup is for teams like us, teams that ain't gonna contend for no championship. So that run
Yeah.
was pretty much fun. Yeah, Carlos said tickets gonna be about $10. I mean, let's
Oh
be honest.
man.
Most fans. Oh, Scott said, I don't know if I'm gonna re up on ticket. I'm telling you, hey Scott, hey T Scott, you better talk to him, man.
Yeah.
You
Getting
better talk
transferred over to next year.
because they got y'all. You about to be watching a bunch of Skyhawks. Skyhawks,
Hmm.
the French guy. That's what you about to
Probably
be
have a lot
watching.
more fun watching the Skyhawks.
And you never know. He might throw he he might go get some more rappers for the halftime show. You know, that's what they do now when we awful. They
Yeah.
try to fool you. They be like, hey, the team not good, but we gonna have a little bow wow there.
They bring in like a bunch of like acrobatic dogs or something like that. Like, hey, look at this dog flip, man. Like, come on now.
I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. Season ticket holders, hey, listen. Matter of fact, hey, season ticket holder, let me know if you want to sell your tickets, man. Let me know if you want to sell your tickets. I might be in Atlanta, so I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all know when I'm in Atlanta.
Hey,
So,
Carlos, I didn't drink no milk today, Carlos. Sorry. I
so
only
y'all,
drink milk when we winning.
so y'all can sell me sell me your ticket for $10.
I'll miss the swag surf. Man, screw that swag surf.
Cujo said last time I went to the game, Dwight Howard was on the team. Dang, dang, Cujo.
Woohoo. Mm, golly.
Yep.
But yeah,
So
there's gotta be guys out there. Not that we don't know about that. You know, the Hawks are probably hopefully looking at. Somebody in the comments said Ben Simmons. I don't know about Ben Simmons.
don't he still make like 30 some million?
Yep.
Who you gonna
He,
trade?
hey, and Demond, he'll give us a smooth 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists for 30
For 30,
mil.
yep, mm-hmm. Yep, for
Hmm.
$36. You get you almost a triple double.
Or
But
who said a triple single one time? Somebody
hey,
said.
Charles Barkley when he was talking about
Mm,
Draymond Green.
oh man. Oh.
Yeah, so
Hey, I don't know if you know this, but Trey has never played with an all-star teammate before, and
I
you
say
probably
it
already
all,
know this.
I know I say it all the time.
He has never played with an all-star teammate.
A multiple all-star teammate. Murray made
Yeah,
that all-star team one time as a reserve,
yeah.
but he
And
never
that should
played
tell
with
you
nobody
something.
like he ain't played with nobody like Luka is. Luka playing with Kyrie and Klay Thompson.
Yep.
So hey,
We
listen,
get,
family, it's over with, man. We really about to watch. We really about to watch them play hard, get better. Okay, literally, that's
James
what we're gonna watch.
Dame says he likes Ben Simmons. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I don't want him on this team though.
Man, Dart, we got Vince Carter when he was 40. Vince Carter was my age when we got him. What we talking about, man?
Yeah, but Vince Carter hadn't been an all-star for 6 seasons, man. 6 years.
Yep. Trey Young probably gonna end his career in Atlanta without playing with a multiple All-Star player.
Let me ask you, Demond, do you think Trey Young will get the Dominique treatment? Be oh so close, but not close enough?
No, because unlike Nick, I think Trey Young gonna leave and go to a contender.
Oh yeah.
That's what I
Shoot.
think. I mean, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
mad at him. I wouldn't be mad
Oh
at him.
no.
7 years and the best we put beside him was DeJounte Murray.
Yeah.
I mean, no hate
I
on
think
Murray.
he's got three more years of contract here. Oh, 2 more years? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, not including this year. Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha, gotcha.
I ain't hating. I ain't hating on Murray, but I mean, we ain't put a multiple All-Star beside him yet, man. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be upset, man. I don't even blame him, dog. I wouldn't
Oh
even
no.
blame him.
I mean,
So wouldn't.
shoot. Could see him go back to his old Oklahoma City team.
Yeah. Well, he can't. He won't go there though, cause they got SGA. But
Yeah.
it is what it is, man. But fella, I'm about to sign off, man. I just wanted to come and holler at y'all, man. I know I sound doom and gloom, but I mean, Matt owe me money, Carlos, cause we ain't winning 47 games. So
Zach's
man,
gonna finna average 20,
right.
but
So I ain't trying to hold y'all up, man. I'm gonna tap in with y'all. I think we play tomorrow. We'll see what
yeah.
the roster looking like tomorrow. You doom and gloom. We making a move. Okay, let's put some money on it, Marion. You know I'm a betting man. Don't come in here and talk about A, B, and C. Put some money on it. What are we gonna do, Marion? What we gonna do? I want to hear this. What we gonna do? Put some money on it. Let's put some bread on it. If you ain't gonna put no bread on it, don't even come at me like that. Cause we not finna do nothing. Okay. So, but hey, salute to everybody who tapped in with me, man. I know I'm sounding down, but what is there to be excited about? You feel me? Best player out for the year. Well, one of the best players we have out for the year. Hey, it is what it is, man. So I'm gonna catch up with y'all. Salute to my guy RT coming through, hanging out with your boy.
Appreciate you.
No worries, man. And I will catch up with y'all later, gang. Y'all have a good night, man. Peace.
Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on them picking the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trey and Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jalen on the fat break, scaring them. But you can't leave open Garrison. Just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on the peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on the peak in the park.